Well, this is going to be very exciting. There we go. All right, let me grab my mic here, grab my cables, and I think I've got everything just like that. There we go. All right, well, welcome to the factory, episode 3 here today. It's actually been a few months since we've been live here at the factory, and we're rolling again. So last time we were live here, we had our brand new build out here, the Factory 5C. It's absolutely gorgeous in here. And right after that, we got into kind of our heavy show season for the rest of the summer. And pretty much every weekend we were out doing shows all over. We probably had, I would say, a good 40-ish days worth of shows all over our favorite state of Minnesota. And we do our shows to help fund this place. And so, uh-oh, I already got a little rascal over here. Little Isaac, how you doing, bud?
Good.
Good. What, actually, I know what I wanted to ask you. Where's my seat?
It's close to your bike.
What do you mean? Isaac took my seat. Where's my bike? All right, we'll go over here. It's a little 6-year-old Isaac. There. Are you sure that's my? Are you sure that's mine? You've had my seat for over a week now, Isaac. Are you sure?
Yes.
So who had my seat?
AJ.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you had my seat, you're going to be in big trouble. You know that? Have you ever seen someone sitting in the corner over there because they stole someone's seat at the factory?
Mm-mm.
Well, you might be the first. Or should we put AJ in the corner? We should put AJ in the corner? All right, we might have to go find AJ. Is he up there? How's the session going?
Good.
Good. What have you been working on?
Mostly 360s.
360s? Wait, how old are you?
6.
You're trying 360s. How's it going?
Good. I landed one like on Sunday.
Really? What are you in the foam right now?
No.
You're on the resi?
No.
Are you dreaming of 360s? Where are you trying these things?
Boom.
Oh, there we go. Boom. All right. What do you think of drones flying in the factory? You don't know. I don't either. There is one right now. I don't know where it's coming from. However, I see one of the ramp builders over here, head ramp builder, Jason Tufty over here. It looks like he's playing a video game or something there. It looks like he's in the zone. How we doing, Jason?
Not too bad. Try not to crash or kill anybody.
Oh my God. So he's flying the drone with a headset over here, and I assume he can see where he's going. Jason, you think you can go? Well, can you go into the park area, or is that too dangerous? What do you think?
Pretty dangerous, but everybody's got a helmet on. Let's do it.
All right. That is the best part about having our own place here at the factory. Jason's going to take the drone into the park here. And now it looks like he's over the foam. He's cutting across the park. He's heading towards the roll-in. And he's in the middle of the park right now. Up by, it looks like a rope. And cruising out to the other side of the park there. That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. Man. You know, I'm going to go actually on top of one of the ramps here. Check in, see what's going on. Like I said, we were doing shows all summer. And we ended about probably a month and a half ago. And I ended with a broken leg. And so I just got my boot off. And now I'm in the middle of the park. And people are probably waiting to ride. And they're like, what is this kid doing? Oh, man. That was a good workout for the leg there. We'll call this physical therapy. Because I haven't actually been going, and I should be. I'm going to go to the top of the roll-in here, see what's going on. We got DJ Twister X15 in the house.
Hey, what's up, guys? Is this live? bro?
Hopefully, I think we are live.
All right, what's up, guys?
How you doing, Tristan?
Dude, I'm doing so good. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Uh-oh. Twister X15 birthday. How old are you now? 20, 27, 28, 30?
Pretty close, about 19.
19. One more year of being a teenager. Tristan, if you could do, let's say, 2 different things while you're still a teenager, what is it going to be in this next year here?
Probably like a flip whip.
Oh, okay. Flip whip. And this can be anything. It doesn't have to be riding, just anything as a teenager before you get too old.
I want to get my private pilot's license.
Ooh, how's that been going?
Good. I'm really close right now. I'm about like a solid week of training until I can get my license. Once I pass the written test.
Yeah, yeah. He's like tagging on the mic cord. Right. I should probably check if that's in there. Yeah, we're okay. I think we're good.
But I am so busy with college right now and riding and YouTube that like I can't really do private pilot stuff right now.
Well, you got a lot going on and finding time to ride. How much you been riding lately?
It really depends on the week. Sometimes I'll have a crazy week of like a whole bunch of tests and homework and projects due. And then other weeks will be like super chill and I can come out like 3 or 4 times. It really depends.
So here's a question. I showed up earlier and it looked like you guys were in the middle of a game of bike. And all I see was Tristan jumping over the spine next to the wall and literally putting his hand out and basically touching the wall, like hand planting the wall, right side up. And I'm like, what was that? And then here I find out you guys are playing a game of bike. Did anyone else try it?
No one else tried it.
No one else tried it. They looked at me like, what? And I looked at him too, like, there's no way I would even try it. So I told Dallas, he's playing with Dallas and Alex?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dallas and Alex.
So I told him, I was like, all right, I knew Tristan can't straight double bar. So I was like, all right, just take a letter and go do a double bar because I know you could get a letter back for Tristan. And so they did, what happened? They took their letters.
Dallas then sent a double bar. And
then Dallas, but he almost missed. I saw, it was like a bar and 3/4 and he caught it.
It was like,
yeah, and he rode away, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be good. And so I didn't even expect Tristan to even try a double bar on the spot like that, and you did.
I know, like seriously, like I've only tried that like once before in the foam, like straight. And that was a while ago, and I didn't even know I was gonna do it. I was just like, all right, I'll throw a bar, and I just threw a second one, and it worked.
And he pulled it. I couldn't believe it. We like I could not believe it. I saw it from the other end of the park, and I just yeah, gosh, bring it in.
Yeah, buddy.
Boom, there we go. Cool. Well, tonight's a school night,
Tonight is a school night.
and you're riding.
I am riding.
What are you working on? You just landed your first 3 double whip, didn't you?
I did just last week on Tuesday.
Did you do any more since?
I've tried 3 more. I haven't landed it.
Okay.
But I'm feeling a little iffy today, so I'm just kind of flowing around the park. But yeah.
Cool. Yeah, just having fun, playing bike. I don't blame you. I'm starting to pump around myself, and I'm not sure if anyone's been paying attention, but I also started following the footsteps of Tristan here, and took flight classes while I've had a broken leg, and now tomorrow is my last day of ground school. I'm just starting to fly, and so when Tristan and I see each other now, we're always starting to catch up on flight stuff and flying, and it's insane. So thank you.
Heck yeah.
Bring it in. Boom. There we go. All right, I'm going to keep cruising around, see you at the park here, and maybe we'll see you sessioning out there. Now, if you haven't seen any of these live feeds in the past, I'll give you a quick little update. The point of this feed is not to watch riding. There's no point in watching riding here just because we don't have the greatest, let's say, actually how we're doing this through YouTube, it's just not that great for the video quality, but the audio is so good, and the interviews and everything we're able to film just live here on the spot is why we do these. So you get to meet a few people, learn a few things about what we do here in Minnesota, and you can join us from home. That's the cool part. So Tristan's gapping over the resi there. That's our about a 10-foot gap, 6-foot quarters, 10 feet into the mini ramp there. And Tristan 3-whip on the box there. Looking, oh, collision! Look at Tristan, you almost took out a baby boy. Isaac, come here, bud. Did that scare you? Oh, didn't even scare him. Did that scare you?
me so much.
Oh, that scared Tristan. That is awesome. Oh, man. AJ Haynes, huge Superman seat grab on the box jump there. What's up, Isaac? You know, the funny thing about Isaac, when you meet him, he won't say a word. And when you meet him the second time, he probably won't even still say a word. And then all of a sudden, one day, he'll be like the loudest kid ever. And you won't stop talking, will you? Nope. All right, Isaac, the course is yours. The course is yours. Isaac's had a big year out here in general. He rode in his first stunt show. He rode in his first contest. And he's been learning really his first tricks. He's actually learned no-footers just recently. There's an ET. That a boy. Looking good. Looking good. Here, give me a foot knucks. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we're going to make it up. There we go. Boom. She says, I got my hands full. How you doing?
Good.
How old are you now?
12.
12. And what's your name? And what's your Instagram?
Jared Thompson and Jared_BMX11.
Jared_BMX11. You have a video on YouTube. What were you doing in that video?
I was actually doing a backflip.
Your first flip ever, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was a very special moment. I used to be able to keep track and count of how many people have learned flips here at the factory, but you know what? There's no way to keep count anymore. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
There are so many people. However, you are one of the youngest. You are definitely one of the youngest. You are in a group of, I would say, how old were you? You were 11, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
11 years old. Dallas, how old were you when you learned flips? 9. Reed was 8. Tristan was 15. I was probably about 16. AJ. Oh, man. 3 look back to down whip. That's a rare one to see in the background of a live YouTube video. Yeah, go for it, man. You took the brakes off. Why'd you take the brakes off?
My cable snapped a week or 2 ago at least.
Good answer. His cable snapped. I like that. All right. That's the way it is. I remember snapping my cable back in the day. Pull the brakes off and see what happens. Here we go. Jared, looking good. You've been airing that vert wall pretty good. How has your riding changed since we put in that vert wall?
It's learned pretty good. At first I didn't air it at all, but then I started airing it one day and then that's how I blasted it ever since.
It's a lot easier to get speed now, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, that vert wall has been a blessing to the factory. Dallas, what's up? What are we doing? We just talked about your game of bike in the double bar, and then how Tristan pulled it off. Who won the game?
Tristan.
What? Yeah. What do you do? How do you end it? How did it end?
I don't even remember.
Did he do some crazy foot trick to win it?
I think so.
Have you been jumping that quarter gap lately? I remember that day we learned it.
No, I haven't been jumping it.
Why not?
It's been scary.
Oh, you got it. Come on, right now, on the spot. Let's do it.
No.
Tristan, can you get Dallas to jump the quarter gap? What? Can we get Dallas to jump the quarter gap?
Yeah, of course.
Come on. You've done it many times. Come on, D. When's the last time you did it?
A couple months ago.
Well, yeah, that's not bad. You've done it.
The last time I did it, I cased really bad.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I cased. It was okay.
What if you follow Tristan through it?
Air.
That's okay. I've seen you do opposite air over this before.
Yeah, a couple months ago when I last did it.
That was the interesting part about Dallas doing this, because a couple of older riders were both eyeing it up, and Dallas was kind of eyeing it up, and then Dallas decides to jump at Oppo, and showed up the older riders. And that's why I want to get him to do it. AJ, no-handed flip on the box. Oh, and this the reverse slider there. Looking good, looking good. All right, I want to check. Dallas, I don't know if we can get you to do it, but I will be rolling, okay? I want to check in with one of my favorite riders here. How we doing? What's your name?
Maximo,
Maximo. Where are you from?
from Ecuador.
Ecuador. And why are you in Minnesota?
Well,
The real reason you live here in Minnesota now.
I prefer to talk about that.
Oh, well, it's a lady. It's a lady, isn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, okay. Or maybe it's because of the factory. You just like riding with us so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, okay. Cool. What have you been up to lately?
Well, I'm trying 360s
Okay.
and bar spins.
And I heard you were trying tail whips at one point. How'd that go?
Yeah, not very well, but I'm still trying. So
Yeah. Well, I for some, if you saw the beginning, yo DJ. Oh, DJ just killed the music. Hey Tristan, T-Dog, you want to turn on the radio when you get a chance? There we go. Keep the session going. Didn't totally want to kill it. So I had at the beginning of the video, I have no seat on my bike, and it's been gone for like a week, and so I'm learning how to pump around again with no seat. And I go on to the top of the deck, and Max sees me riding with no seat. And he's like, "What the heck?" But then he told me that you had been trying tail whips with no seat. Is that correct?
yeah, to have more space for the foot.
Okay. And you decided to put your seat back on.
Oh no, yeah, sure. Because it's not that the problem. The problem is the spin of the bike. So it's not the seat or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just you have to spin the bike correctly. Yeah.
So when are you going back to Ecuador?
I hope next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to go down there, and my family is thinking about going to South America around Thanksgiving, and I've never been there. It's one of the top places on my list now that I would love to go visit.
If you go, just let me know, and I will tell people over there. They are gonna.
Or I'll just pack you in my bag. How's that?
Wow.
2 bikes and an extra rider. How does that sound?
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna keep moving around here. Foot knucks. Boom. It's my new thing. The foot knucks. When you got your hands full. All right. Oh, there we go. We got devil horns from old 6-year-old AJ. There we go. He saw me setting this up earlier. We were just talking about how old, and I know last time we talked live, we were talking about how you learned backflips. Yes. And but what was the age? Because we were just talking about everybody's age learning flips. How old were you?
It was either 15 or 16.
That's what I was thinking. I was about 16.
Yeah, I think it was 16, and then had to go destroy a few wheels doing it, and then probably about 4 or 5 of them actually, and then it took one extra day to let going. Second try into the foam, and I had it, and I took it right to Resi, and there it was.
That's I did the same thing as far as wheels go with flares. How I remember when you learned flares at Showcase, he did 5s forever, and he's just like, I'm just gonna try a flare and just drop a shoulder a little more, and you pretty much did it.
Well, there's really nowhere to like practice a flare, so I was like, probably find the biggest ramp I can, and if you fall, you're just gonna big transition, you're just gonna slide right down. So took it to Showcase on a 9-foot quarter, and it took me maybe like an hour of like attempting, and like I don't know, I just kind of kept sliding down to my shoulder, and eventually just came right around, and I don't know, there they were.
There they were, yeah.
And then I came back and told you, landed flare. Guess what I learned?
Yeah, no, and that's the interesting part about it. There's nowhere to learn quarter to foam or quarter tricks in general. And
There didn't used to be.
No, I know, and that's the thing. All the riders now for the last 5 years have had quarter to foam and quarter to Resi here. But back in the day, we didn't have anything like that. And not only that, when I went to go to Woodward and when I east back as a camper, the one thing I wrote on the sheet at the end of camp when they said, are there any special comments, recommendations, stuff like that? How would you rate us, all that? In the extra comments field, I wrote, make a quarter to foam and quarter to resi. And still today, I think they only have one direction there. I know some of the vert ramps have both directions, but so as soon as we started our own park, it was like, all right, it's on quarter foam, quarter resi, and we got them both ways. And look at the talent in all the quarter tricks now.
Yeah, I mean, I remember right when we set it up, one of the first few tricks that I tried was a 540 double bar. And man, that was.
And you did it.
I did it.
You did it. There's a video online. AJ Haynes 540 double bar.
Straight double bar.
It is straight. It's not bar. It's straight old school double bar.
I need to dig that clip up and get motivation because I need to do it again. And in fact, now I need to do a 540 over this channel gap. That's the new.
Oh my! AJ is actually known around our scene for doing 540s over the biggest channel gaps you can imagine. At the fair every year, sometimes there's some massive ones, whether it's 10, 12, maybe even further feet gap, and it's big to even jump. And then AJ's thinking 5. I'd think, I'll maybe tail up that stuff, but 540 is insane. Why do you even do that?
That's a great question. I don't know either. In fact, like I hadn't done it in the last probably, year and a half or so. And then the state fair this year, I relearned them and now I'm just pumped on them. So I think we're going to see it this winter for sure. Maybe we'll even see a 5 bar. Who knows? We'll just see how things go.
5 bar. The cool thing about AJ and myself, like I said, he learned flips when he was about 15, 16. I learned flips about 15, 16. And we're the same age, and we've both grown up over the years, riding with each other, eventually living together, traveling together, doing shows together, all that. Breaking our legs together. And it's been, I would say the best way to learn. Find someone your age to push each other and learn together. And we have so many, I don't want to call them couples, but groups of riders, even here at the factory, and all the kids learn together and push each other. And it's just very kind of a informal way of learning. And speaking of breaking legs, so AJ broke his leg last year. By the way, it's part of the sport. It'll happen every once in a while. You don't break stuff often. In 18 years of riding, I haven't broken. It was the first bone I just broke. So, or second. But AJ did his last year, and it was on a Saturday. It was during a show, and you were out for quite a few months, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a pretty bad break. Up 3 hours north in Hibbing. Yep. During a show, mid-show, just went for a 720, stuck my foot down, sticky landing, and just snapped it right in half.
So AJ is all healed up, as you can see. He's shredding right now, just a no-handed flip. Fast forward 1 year later, on the exact same day, the anniversary of AJ's broken leg.
We were joking about it too because people were making broken leg jokes.
Which you never should do in any action sport. Don't ever joke about breaking a leg. It's not funny. Don't ever talk about it. Breaking a neck, breaking a leg, breaking anything. Don't even mention the word break. Even breaking bike parts. I mean, just don't even talk about it because it happens, and you don't want to think about it. And that conversation that came up multiple times that day is how this was the anniversary of AJ breaking. It's like, don't break your leg again, AJ. Don't break your leg. And I'm like, guys, don't talk about this. Don't talk about this all day.
Yeah. So they're all pointing that towards me. Don't break my leg. Don't break my leg. And it being the last show, naturally, we were trying to step things up. And Dustin decides to, so I should back up a second. Trevor was out there doing triple whips.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Trevor has been doing doubles forever. And this summer happened to be basically my summer of triple whips. Just every show, just sending triple whips. And I've never done this many triple whips ever. And so I'm trying to get Trevor, just like how riders push each other as friends, I'm trying to get him to do triples because I know he can do them because he does doubles all the time. So I'm like, all right, Trevor, just do a triple. Just try one. No, I don't want to, whatever. So I tell him, okay, you try a triple. I'll try a quad kind of a joke, but at the same time, halfway serious. And so, continue.
Well, I don't know if Dustin actually planned on Trevor laying that or not, but I mean, I'm sure he's totally capable. But anyway, he pulled it right off mid-show, and Dustin
Perfect triple, first go.
perfect triple, and Dustin's like, I think that amped him up to go for a quad, and.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm like, I'm not bailing out of this one. I'm like, I'm sending the quad whip.
So he goes for it, and I remember watching from the side because I was like, I gotta see this up close. And he throws it and actually gets crazy close the first try. Like I thought he had it actually, and just slipped out a little bit. So he goes back for another one. Obviously, asks the crowd, one more. Of course, everybody wants to see that, so including myself. Goes back around and cranks at it, big air. Again, it looked like he was going to land it, but it came in a little short. And
like 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4, all the way around. Went for pedals.
Committed all the way to it. And I guess you might have to explain how you.
Yeah, no, that pedal was coming around, and I was putting my foot like almost on it, and then all of a sudden I just hit the ground. I just didn't have enough time to get the bike at a full rotation for the quad. And all my weight and everything just landed right on it. And
as soon as he was down, he wasn't getting back up either. I'm like, I know that. First of all, when he's not getting back up for at least a couple minutes, I know it's bad for sure because I remember that myself. And even just the uncertainty of not knowing if it's broken because we weren't sure. So we had to help him up and, of course, fill a bucket full of ice and just wait and see. And then until the show was done. And then I had to take him to the hospital to get it all
returning the favor.
Yeah, exactly. So
I was AJ's nurse when he broke his leg, and then he was my nurse when I broke my leg.
I'm a terrible nurse compared to Dustin, though. He was a great nurse.
I don't know if that's a compliment or what, but thank you.
So so I drove him to the hospital and dropped him off, and
it was actually the second to the last show, and then they went to go because I said, all right, just take me there, and by the time you guys are done with the last show, I should be done and out of there. But when it happened, I didn't. It hurt, but I didn't think I broke a leg.
Right.
And so we kind of waited a little bit, and then right before that show, I was like, yeah, just go drop me off. It's just down the road. It's not far. We have insurance for a reason, and so we went and had it looked at, and
I think we concluded that he just broke the little one. That's all.
Yeah, just broke the little one, and then it was a 2-hour drive back home that night. Jeff was driving, and I was screaming in pain, and I have ended up having surgery I think the next week, and then I was on crutches for only 2 weeks after that, and they're already putting me in the boot and walking. So
yeah, I think Dustin's recovery was a lot quicker. Mine, I broke the tib and the fib, both bones in the leg, so my recovery time was like, I don't even know, a long time, 6 months. I mean, I was on my bike a little in there, but not very much, and looks like Dustin's already on the bike on the ramps, so I mean that's a good sign.
With no seat. By the way, where is my seat, AJ?
I think Isaac might have stole it.
Isaac, we just heard from AJ. You do have the seat. I just asked AJ Haynes right here, where is my seat? And he said that you have it. Is that true?
No, it's not.
I saw him with it. I did. And he was laughing about it, snickering about it.
I knew you had it. Or are you hiding it somewhere?
No, AJ had your seat.
Isaac, I'm gonna give you another 10 minutes to get my seat, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna take your seat.
People are trying to get it on.
Get what on?
Your seat.
On my bike?
Yeah.
Where is it? The seat?
Mhm.
Oh, so you did have it. I get it. I knew you had it. It's true. Isaac stole my seat.
I didn't have proof.
Isaac, there we go. We got proof. Hey, I knew you were gonna try and.
You ride it with your seat on.
No, Isaac, I know you were trying to sell my seat. You told me you were saving for Woodward and you're looking for money, and so I knew you were trying to sell that seat.
No, I wasn't.
Did you get any people on Craigslist that were interested?
No.
No one?
I did not.
Maybe you didn't take a good enough photo of it.
I did not sell your seat.
I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm pretty sure I just saw someone jump the quarter to quarter gap, and I don't see Tristan anymore, DJ X15, and I don't think Jared has jumped it. Isaac, we were just talking to Isaac. He stole my seat, so he doesn't have it. He didn't jump it. And AJ was also up here as proof that Isaac stole my seat. And so I'm pretty sure that Dallas finally jumped the quarter channel gap.
I did.
What made you do that?
I don't know.
Just hanging out in the background, just casually gapping the what how many times did you jump it?
Like 6.
What?
Yeah.
One more? How about one more?
All right.
All right, another channel gap by Dallas Light here. Dropping in, 13 years old, out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Little Dallas Light. Here we go. Coming off the quarter. Gapping into the mini ramp. Blasting that spine. Holy cow. It's absolutely incredible coming out here, especially if you only come out once a month, or even if you come out every other month or something. The talent is just progressing at such an incredible rate that every time you walk in here, it's like, oh my gosh, this person's doing this person's doing this. All these people just learned this. Like, it's nonstop out here. And it is very, very fun. Yeah, Dallas. Little Isaac. Going with the ET there. Oh, man. Well, I have no idea what time it is, but I know I still want to roll around, and I'm going to go and try to slide down here. Oh, there we go. Physical therapy. Justin, how are we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good, actually. Really good. Oh, man. And you guys have been out here quite a bit, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been here 4 days in a row now, I think.
I think you probably, and I think my record was, I think like just over 2 weeks every single day I used to come out.
That's too much.
Hey, when you get excited about certain tricks or whatever it is, sometimes you get in that mood and you're out here all the time. You guys have been running some of the sessions. Isaac's been running the sessions lately, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Yeah. And actually Saturdays, we just started the kids session and the, what was it, noon to 1 and 1 to 3 open session?
Yes.
How's that? You guys had another 6-year-old come out this week, didn't you, this past week?
Yes, we did. It was awesome.
Yeah. Gosh, 6 years old. So yeah, we have a kids session. It's basically for beginners and kids. And so if you ever want to come out and maybe it might seem a little intimidating or there's too many riders or whatever it is, Saturday at noon is the time to come, correct?
Yes, it is. Little Isaac would love to have more kids out here riding with him.
Yeah. Perfect. And I know there's Reed and his little brother, and there's a handful of younger kids out, under 10 years old for sure. There's a handful.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know what? You saw about the contest we just posted about, the Instagram contest with the tickets?
Oh, yep.
I've got, here, come with me. I'm going to give Justin here. If you go on our Instagram, we have a contest. We're just going to wrap things up here. But these are the winners. Whoa, I'm getting tangled there. There we go. Here, I'll swap you. So these are the winning tickets for the contest. And not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, during the session, whoever wins these tickets, I'm going to tell them to come on out and pick them up here. So if your tickets are missing,
you know where I
look at Isaac.
We'll be at Nitro Circus.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. You guys got tickets?
No.
Oh, well, you do now.
I got 2 packs.
There we go. So if you go on Instagram at Ride the Factory, we have contests running right now throughout this week. And then starting next week under the at Ride MN Instagram, there's going to be another contest for 3 tickets as well. So if you want to go to Nitro and you don't have tickets yet, we have them. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. So any last words, Justin?
No, I think I'm good.
I think we're good. thank you guys for tuning in. I have no idea if I even have. Yeah, we do have some viewers. Awesome. This is good. Good to. I'm glad you could join us. And if you got any questions, hit us up online. Instagram's at Ride the Factory, and also on Facebook. You can look up the Factory 24-hour indoor park on Facebook as well, or just go to our website, www.ridethefactory.com. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. We've built all this with our bare hands. We've learned about warehouse leases, insurance, just building ramps in general, waivers, like anything that has to do with skate parks. We've been through it all. And this February is going to be our 5-year anniversary. And we're very excited because this is just an absolutely incredible place to ride now. And it's the best it's ever been. Right now, here in Minneapolis, we're just north of downtown in northeast Minneapolis. And every day there's people out here riding. In general, $25 a week. You get your own key. You come whenever you want. You ride whenever you want. Just like Isaac, they said they've been here the last 4 days in a row. $25 a week. You get a key. You ride whenever you want. Tonight happened to be $10 Tuesday. If you don't want a key or you don't have a key, you can also just come out on Tuesdays for only $10. So it's a 7 to 9 session, and we're just kind of wrapping that up right now. But for all, it looks like everyone still here is. Oh, you all right? Little slam there, end of the edit slam. But yeah, if guys want to keep riding, any of the key holders can ride all night long. So it's great because it works with everyone's schedule, and it's nice to come whenever you want. You know, if you want the park to yourself, or you want to bring some people out here, or just come hang out, or come fly your drone like Tufty here. Tufty knows pretty much every single ramp in here, radiuses, all that stuff. He has been the head ramp builder out here. So anyways, thanks again. Had a blast, and we'll try to do another one of these pretty soon. Checking in here at the factory, and if you guys have questions, feel free to leave comments right here on the video, and then next time we do a live feed, I'll go through any of the questions. If you have questions for riders, if it's stuff about ramps or tricks, say you want to learn something, we could teach you right here. If there's a certain trick you're trying to learn, we could use the foam, we could use mini ramp, whatever trick it is. That's the cool thing about this place. We've seen everything go down here, everything you can ever imagine. So anyways, yeah, thanks again. Follow us online. Thank you, Justin, for all your guys' help. Thanks to all the riders, all the supporters of the factory. Going on 5 years here. We're about to have our next open house here real soon as well, with a very special guest who's actually from the movie Rad. So stay tuned about that one. That one's going to be very exciting here at the factory. It's actually Jose Yanez, who is the first rider ever to backflip his bike. First person ever in the history of the sport to go upside down. It happened in, I believe 1984. And he's going to be here at the factory. He was already here just a few days ago. And we're going to actually do a little video premiere of the movie Rad at our next open house. So stay tuned for that. We'll get dates out soon here. And I hope you can join us. I really hope you can join us. So thanks again. Signing out. And we'll see you guys soon.